Look at his jacket.
Did you seriously wear that outside?
He looks absolutely ridiculous.
How the billionaire kids got crushed by a devastating scandal after mocking the poor. They say karma has no menu, you get served what you deserve. And nobody learned this harder than the Sterling siblings. 3 orphaned heirs to a billion-dollar empire who thought their money made them gods among men. Victoria, the eldest at 25, had a smile that could freeze champagne. Her brother Marcus, 23, collected luxury cars the way normal people collected memories. And the youngest, 19-year-old Diana, believed that designer labels were more important than human decency. Their parents had died in a plane crash when Diana was just 7, leaving behind a fortune so vast that the children never learned what it meant to struggle, to want, to need. They grew up in a 40-room mansion on the outskirts of Chicago, raised by nannies who were paid to say yes and tutors who were fired for saying no. The Sterling children had everything money could buy, but somewhere along the way they lost something money could never purchase: their humanity. They had relatives, of course. Their father's side of the family lived modest lives across the city. Uncle Robert worked as a mechanic. Aunt Clara cleaned houses. Their cousins wore clothes from discount stores and took public buses to community colleges. To Victoria, Marcus, and Diana, these relatives were embarrassments, reminders of what the Sterling name could have been without their grandfather's genius invention that had launched the family fortune 3 generations ago. The siblings kept their distance, appearing at family gatherings only when their lawyers insisted it was necessary for maintaining the family trust's public image. And when they did appear, they made sure everyone remembered exactly where they stood on the ladder of life. It was at their grandmother's 80th birthday party that the Sterling siblings showed their true colors in a way nobody would ever forget. The celebration was held at the family's ancestral home, a tradition Grandma Rose insisted upon despite the obvious tension. She was the only person who could gather both sides of the family in one room, and she did so with the desperate hope that blood might prove thicker than bank accounts. The party started pleasantly enough, with Grandma Rose beaming as her family filled the modest living room of the old Sterling homestead, the original house where the fortune had begun, now maintained as a reminder of humble beginnings. Victoria arrived 45 minutes late, stepping out of a limousine in a dress that cost more than Uncle Robert's annual salary. Marcus followed in a sports car that